Hi there, Cancer. This is your spiritual message for the week. I'm doing a different read this week, just because, well, basically I've done my back in and I don't want to sit on camera and be twisting around. But I wanted to try a different reading. This is my story time reading. I'm using my oldest set of cards that I've had for, God knows, about 28, 30 years, something like that, maybe longer. Anyway, so I'm doing the 9 cards that I've already laid out first, and I'm going to shuffle and then we're going to use the whole deck to tell you a story. So there could be somebody from your past coming to see you here, something from childhood revisiting or reoccurring. I feel like somebody comes to bring you a reflection of a lesson. So if somebody comes to you in the next week or they've just arrived in your life and they remind you of somebody else from your past, there's a very distinct lesson to be learned about that person or that situation. It's showing itself to you again. It's like cyclical. You've got the ring in the middle, but I'm kind of seeing that as cyclical. I'm also seeing that slightly as the world in the tarot, which is about endings and cycles and new beginnings. Kind of seeing the lesson and the blessing in something. But you've got the sun here, which is a really happy card. I feel like all your relationships are really, really good. You've got the star here, which is about connecting with something on your higher consciousness. So you could also be trading up somehow here this week, seeing yourself in a different light and realizing that you're a really spiritual being. You could be having some sort of premonitions or something like that, or seeing things from a different perspective. We do have a little bit of thunder here though, I want to say, Cancer. The bear is about things that are strong, and this is your thoughts. Don't be manifesting negative things by having negative thoughts. The energy around us is very ripe at the moment, and when we're more tuned in to our feminine side, and you know you are ruled by the moon, so you've got to be careful about everything that you're thinking and you're putting out there, because if you think negative, that is what will happen. So let's do your story from the bottom of these cards. So there's a very happy period just about to start with your life. Something settles strong. There's really strong stability coming for you here. I feel like you could feel lucky. You might feel like you've won the lottery. You might win the lottery. Although we haven't come across the fish bit yet, which we will because they're all in the deck. Anyway, whatever's been hard work is about to come so good for you that you're going to be very, very happy. There's luck around a house. You could be moving. This might be like a really happy address for you, a nice change, signing all new contracts. So this very much could be to do with that. There's finances on the card, so there could be something here to do with moving to a better area, living in a nicer home, having money to do your home up, something like that. And then we've got a journey to come, which is difficult. You might be feeling really tired. You could have had to work really hard at something. But I feel like also there's something come to light here about who will help you and who won't, who's there for you and who isn't. But I feel like you're actually really blessed in the heart department this week. You could have good friends. There's a turning point. You're going to be more sociable and getting out more than you have been, I want to say, Cancer. I feel like you could have been nibbling away at your own happiness by not feeling very sociable, which isn't really like you. But it feels like there's a big change coming. There's movement. Whatever's been stagnant is going to shift. I feel like wherever something might have felt like it had gone a bit drab or a bit tired or not moving forward, some relationship, then it's going to get put in a better space. However, you are thinking of cutting some people off who haven't, who don't share in your joy, and who may be a bit disappointed that something good's happened for you, but it's about time that it did, and there's happiness to come here. There's something about money or contracts or something really, really good for you about to happen, something legal that's really positive, I want to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to book a reading, the link's in my bio. Big love and hugs.